Welcome to the Manager Matt podcast show. The show is designed to give you solutions to your day-to-day management and leadership problems. It's hosted by Matthew Haddock, a frontline manager and leader with over 25 years of experience. If you're ready, then let's get on with the show.
Hi, this week's show is all about the idea of accountability in management and leadership. How do we foster accountability and how do we really make sure that accountability is genuine? Well, without any more delay, let's get on with this week's show. Welcome to the Manager Matt podcast show. I hope everyone is well and I hope you are delivering the results you need through the people around you. Now, this week it's about accountability. Yes, the dreaded word accountability. We know, especially if you're in the UK at the moment, and this is 2024, that accountability in a number of institutes has been definitely lacking. And what do I mean about that? Post office scandal, blood scandal, government scandal, everyone blaming everybody else, nobody taking account and accountability for what they've done, what actions they really did as the leaders. And it starts at the top, doesn't it? The politicians saying it's to do with global economics, the business leaders saying it was the staff that was wrong or the systems that didn't work. That is where it's gone wrong. Accountability is a bedrock of what you should be doing as a leader. Yes, of course, you can give responsibility to people, but accountability stays with you and should always be with you. I've worked in a number of businesses when things have gone really wrong, really wrong. And of course, what does the leader do first? Blame the directs. Blame the people further down for not doing their job right. They failed. They're going to get disciplined. They didn't follow procedure. Them. Nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with them as in the leaders. No. It was the subordinates that made the mistakes. They didn't follow the process. They didn't follow the procedure. Well, what I want to turn around and say to leaders like that is, you are the one who is accountable. You are the one who should have put your hand up and said it was me. I made that mistake. I got it wrong. I will do better. But they don't. Because it's so much easier to blame somebody else, to let somebody else carry the can. Because that's what's bred into them. This whole way of avoiding accountability. They want the rewards. They want to be the people who get what they think they deserve, but they don't want the ultimate accountability of that. And that's what it is as a leader. You are ultimately accountable. So if you don't think it's your thing, you're in the wrong game. Now, I've met on the reverse very good leaders who have taken accountability, even though you could say that wasn't their fault. They said, that's me. I've done that. I've failed you. I've not given you the tools. I've not given you the backing. I've not given you the finances to make it work. And you know what? I respected those people so much more for them saying it. And I'd stepped into that breach and say, no, it's me. And they'd say, no, it isn't. I am accountable. I am the one who have made that decision. I'm the one who've let you down. And I'm going to be better. And that's a real difference when you think about accountable leaders versus leaders who are dodging their responsibility and accountability. It's easy to walk away, isn't it? So how do you change that? Well, firstly, you look in the mirror and change yourself. How can I become the person that's accountable? Start with the small stuff. When things go wrong and you're in your morning meeting and you haven't had a good day, or you're having your sales forecast and it's not going right, you are the first person to say, that's me. I've got that wrong. I'm the one who should do better. And then the rest of the team, when they come in and saying, I've got this wrong, I've dropped the ball, you say, no, I've got this wrong. I've not given you the time, the space, the training, the money to make the right decision. This is on me. How are we going to get better? How am I going to get better? Accountability can be so frustrating. I've seen businesses where you've got really good workers who are trying the best every day, really trying the best to make things work. And they feel they're going to get blamed when things go wrong. So what they do, they spend so much of their energy and time covering their asses. trying to make sure that the emails they send explain everything, trying to say in any way or any meeting that they understand there's an issue and we need to communicate to other people, CCing in everyone so that they all see what's going on, because they're scared. They're scared that somewhere along the line they're the one who's going to get blamed, they're the one who's going to get the job potentially taken away from them. And fear doesn't breed the right culture, does it? Fear breeds a culture of avoidability. It breeds a culture of blame, because down that slippery rope, that's what they're going to do. They're going to send it down there. If they can blame somebody else, throw somebody else under the bus, then why not? Better than them, they'll be thinking. So you can stop that by being the person who takes full accountability for it. Now, don't get me wrong, responsibilities are still going to be there. People are still going to have to be responsible for their jobs. They can't abdicate that. But the full accountability when it fails is going to land on you. The higher up the business you are, the more it's going to be you. If you're the managing director or the owners, it's with you. When something goes wrong and you fail something, it's on you. You've got to be on it all the time. You've got to help your team. And when they come asking for help, you've got to be able to say, yeah, I'm going to support you on this. Most of the time people don't come with issues unless they really feel it's something that needs to be done. And the worst thing a leader can do is start saying, oh, it's so-and-so. They're just whinging. They're just moaning. They're just telling you all the stuff they always tell us. I wish they'd just get on with it. If they spend more of the time, yeah, this, don't you? Spend more of the time doing and less time complaining, they'd have it done. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Most people genuinely complain, not to make a fuss, not to be the whinger, but to be someone who wants to actually make it better, wants to make the place work. So you've got to listen to those guys and girls. You've got to listen to what they say. You've got to take on board. You want to put your energy in blaming them. You've got to say, are they right? Yeah, of course they are. Have I missed something? Yes, I have. Now you're not going to have a magic wand that you're going to wave and change it all overnight, but you can start to make the steps to make it better. And the first thing you can do, the first and only thing you should be doing, is saying, yep, that's me. I'm accountable for this. Let's make it better together. What can we do to improve? So that's my thoughts on accountability. So what can I do to improve? Well, of course, you can send me your feedback to managermattpodcast@gmail.com. Love to engage on new and old topics, and as ever, it is a gift feedback, so please keep giving. But that's it for Manager Matt this week. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
Thank you so much for listening to this Manager Matt podcast. We hope you found it interesting, helpful and actionable. One last thing, please leave a quick review on iTunes or with your podcast provider, as it helps to spread the word of Manager Matt. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the podcast, and if you did like anything in particular, send an email to managermattpodcast@gmail.com or visit managermatt.co.uk for more content. Feedback is a gift, so let's keep giving. See you next week.